again? Or not? Let's do the base mission defense first. I was almost forgetting about that. So I could have switched the Titan armor to my veterans, to my colonels, but I think I gave them a standard loadout, so we should be fine, I guess.
This is Central. Security status red.
I guess.
What have you done? Answer me!
Sir, we're picking up movement near the outer perimeter. Multiple sensors have been tripped. We have a breach.
We indeed have a breach. Ready to engage.
Have infiltrated XCOM headquarters and are moving in with reinforcements.
Now, in contrast to the earlier mission,
Delta section, report.
Newfoundland, this is probably one of the harder missions. It is scripted though, but it is intensely hard, and we are going to have some fun on this mission, specifically because I want to add a little bit more of a challenge, and let's see if I can do it. So I have 0 casualties so far, and even if these additional peons, like the security guards with 3 hit points, would die, that wouldn't count for the overall count of casualties. But I'm trying, just for the sake of completeness, to keep all of them alive as well, which is probably going to be an interesting challenge, to say the least. Because these guys, they do have 3 hit points. So in the first wave, what's going to happen is, I think there will be 1 or 2 chrysalids dropping down here. There is a sectopod directly going to drop here. Very, very intense. There is a berserker unit going to there is a normal mutant going to drop here, and a sectoid commander also in this direction, and there are going to be a couple of sectoids, like one here, and if I'm remembering correct, like also one here, and yeah, sectoid command. I think it was a sectoid commander, mutant, a sectopod, and a couple of sectoids plus the chrysalid from outside. So we definitely want to get ready for this. With our mech unit that we brought, we are having improved aim, but we also do have kinetic strike, which does 18 damage. It's with an upgraded module. So I am willing to take this one to dish out some significant damage. So I'll place him in the middle.
I'm on my way.
Right to the sectopod. I want to make sure that this guy dies. We do have heat ammunition with our heavy. And I'm thinking about how and where to place him. This one is a pretty good spot. We do have some good rocket angles towards the entrance in case for the later waves. This one up here is also a good spot, but I don't want to dash. I much rather want to have the first shot. So we are probably going to go here. This is our sniper. We won't have a shot from down here, and I still need to see how we can maybe go upstairs. He's a major, so every half cover would count as full cover. I mislike, however, the cover behind here, because it will maybe reduce my aiming angles, and I really want to see the whole map. I think here is also where a chrysalid is going to drop down. So let's consider that as well. This is a drop down, this is a drop down. Right here is going to be a drop down, which I want to take care of. This is the mutant that I was talking about earlier. Right here is going to be a drop down, and outside is going to be one of the drop downs. Okay. This guy here is definitely not going to be retained there, and this guy also needs to move. But let's start with positioning the sniper. I still need a little bit better position for him. If I were about to position him here, he'd at least have a decent overview about the whole room as such. And from here, he'd also have an angle there. And would be far enough away in order to take shots there. So this would be the full cover version for the sniper. This could be another version, but he's just a little bit short on movement. So let's move him here. Let's move him here. That's okay. So these guys still have frag grenades. For whatever reason, they haven't upgraded with fucking alien grenades. I'm not sure why this is still the case. Usually I thought all of my grenades have been upgraded at this moment in time. I could dash him here in order to take care about this guy afterwards. But since I think it is a chrysalid, I don't want to immediately kill him. So we'll move as far as possible. This is a really bad position. Super tempting to stay there, but it's only half cover. I don't like it very much. This one here is much better because we will kill this guy anyways, and afterwards, like, the entrance is clear, and we will have a spawn of newcomers next round. So I think I'm going to put him here, so he has at least a 100% shot, and then retains full cover afterwards. Good. Here we go. Overwatch, Overwatch, Overwatch. There's the chrysalid. There are a couple of sectoids. I'm wondering where's the sectopod. Ah, there we go. There's the sectoid commander. There is another chrysalid. And there's another sectopod. He landed right on top of my rookie.
Standing by, Commander. The bad news is we drained the auxiliary power banks while holding the doors open. It's going to take some time to reroute power for another attempt.
Okay, so first learning for the mission is they are randomizing the spawns that happen, which is interesting. Fair enough, though. So he could only see this guy. Want to take 2 shots, really. He would have very decent aiming here. Let's take a look as well here. We had a sectoid. There was another sectoid here. I'm not very afraid of these guys. Can't kill them with the grenades, but as long as I stay clear, they should focus on something else. They are not even an Overwatch, so yeah, that should be okay. This one is a little bit more tricky, though. We want to get rid of him as soon as possible. And he only has the 100% shot there. It's interesting. I don't want to move the sniper, obviously. Instead, I want to definitely double tap and kill right away. So what I think I'm going to do is the following. This guy has has 6 hit points. This cover is not removable. There's plenty of cover removable cover up here. So tempting to go there. So tempting. I could remove the cover here and let the sniper shoot, and I think that's also what I'm going to do. I want to get rid of the chrysalid, and then afterwards go for the sectopod, for the sectopods. Not sectopods. Sectopods. Yeah. Good. So that's a 100% shot, but I'm not going to take it from there. These guys.
Move it out.
Would do me a favor if they could kill it right away. Six critical. I like it.
I'm on it, Commander.
So no need to even use the grenades. That was an efficient usage of the 2 rookies. There is one chrysalid outside. No, there was one of the sectoid commanders outside, but I think no chrysalid. The first one died here, then the second one was dropped just around the corner. So there is just a sectoid here, which I could flank from here and then kill. That could be an option, just to get rid of him. And there's another sectoid over here who has more targets than just this guy. But let's start with the sectopods because they are really significantly more dangerous. Let's take out the first sectopod. We will take double tap for this round. Instantly crit, double tap, and there's the second hit. Good. So that already was efficient. He's now down to 4 hit points. I don't want to use any more of his actions though. Keep in mind. What? Tempting to say the least. And we could get out of line of sight as well if we were to go down here. That would be full cover. And we would have a fairly significant chance of killing him right away. I'm not so worried about the sectoids and him killing one of these guys. That's a good trade. Well, of course, the aiming angles down here are much worse, but I prefer the full cover. Want to still retain that guy. Good. Since this didn't work out, we will finish him with 1 hit here. He afterwards could still move, which I appreciate. This guy I'm still retaining in order to kill this guy. Okay, so here we go, 81%. And the XCOM logic holds true. We need 2 shots. Sectopods down. This guy has a 100% hit chance. I like it. But I'm not sure if the sectopod is going to explode and deal damage. Let's first of all make sure that he receives significant damage. So that's shot number 1. And that's shot number 2.
Almost out of ammo.
This guy will not take any damage if he's here.
That location.
And that's still a decent chance. Of course. Of course.
Got it.
Now we can't let him live, that's for sure. See the alien reaction. There are only sectoids left.
What the hell was that?
2 and the sectoid commander behind here. Sectoid number 1 crawls into full cover, goes for the mech. Blatantly misses. This guy does a double move, so he will not have any actions left. And instead of wasting one of the actions with my mech, I'll just remove his cover. So these guys have a dangerous position. There are going to be drops of chrysalids up here a little bit later in the So let's keep both of the rookies together just to make sure they have enough firepower to take on one of the chrysalids if needed.
Target location.
Good. So the sectoid commander is like super exposed. A sniper would have good chances of hitting both of them. I want to move the heavy to be... no, for the next wave the heavy is in a very good position. I don't want to move him. I would want to reload with this guy. So I am just going to shoot once and afterwards I am going to reload. Or not. I'm just going to reload after moving. These guys are okay.
Missed the target.
So you could still grenade in case everyone else would miss.
I'm on my way.
Rookies are doing quite a job here. Die.
Affirmative, Commander.
So, reload will need to wait until next round.
Moving in for the kill.
Poor sectoid, poor sectoid.
Scanning.
So this guy is going to reload, but I think I'm going to take a different position with him. Now, for the rockets, I'll still retain this position. All right, so now we can move up. I would want to take this position with a sniper. It has full visibility. It counts as full cover because he is already high enough, so that would be a full cover position for him. I am going to indeed position
On my way.
the mech rather aggressively here with a fresh reload. This guy is on Overwatch. Let's get the rookies a little bit out of the danger zone. I wanted to give them the chance of surviving the whole mission. So the big guys, so to speak, shall sit in the interesting position, and the small guys shall just sit together and make sure that they survive.
On the move.
On Overwatch.
I'm on it. We're picking up activity in the ventilation system near the mech bay.
That should be a chrysalid. Yep, figured as much. I already said there are going to be chrysalid drops behind here and a sectopod. No, another chrysalid. Alright, only chrysalids. So, like, that is surprising. No, I still retain him here. That guy can keep his full cover. So this chrysalid won't be able to make it to our position, and the other one is won't be able to make it as well. So we are just going to position ourselves here. Chrysalids do not have any weapon fragments. What we want to do is we want to get rid of as much cover as possible. The rookie just earned a promotion. I'm so proud of this guy.
On the move.
65% shot. Think I'm going to take it since the odds are not going to be better with the Overwatch penalty on it. And afterwards I'll decide how to move, proceed on. Quite good, I like it. I could also move the mech up here, still be a decent firing position, but there would be a greater Overwatch range. And it would be still aggressive enough for the sectopods that are going to be incoming. Good, so let's move him with a single move and our jump pads up here. So in case the chrysalid decides to move into the other direction, we will be overwatching. He's overwatching anyways. Sniper's taking just one reload this round, and this guy's also going to overwatch. Let's see what the chrysalid decides to do.
I'm not sure the alien ground forces can reach that area. They may be limited to aerial units.
Oh, he wanted to move. But got dumpstered quite hard. So here we go. The floaters and the sectopods should join us. One floater, another normal floater. No sweat so far. There's the first sectopod, the first cyberdisc. There's the second cyberdisc. And there should be a third one as well. Oh, a Seeker, interesting. And another Seeker, even more interesting. Alright, first things first. There is a chrysalid down here. I want to make sure that our rookies can take care of him. I'm surprised to not see it whatsoever.
Heading there now.
He can't just disappear. He needs to be somewhere down here. Like there's no chance to go anywhere else. Except if he was super smart and moved in here. That also didn't happen. At least I haven't seen it. Could be still here. That's highly doubtful. I saw it jumping up here. I wanted to have the fight rookies versus this guy. Okay, so here's what we are going to do. I am going to use a rocket, which is at least going to explode in the inside, and should the collateral damage should deal a lot of damage to these guys. That's the whole reason for having the heavy at this position during the whole time. So let's take the rocket shot, and hopefully the 90% doesn't miss. There we go. Nice. We don't need immediate shots from him. I mean, an Overwatch shot would be nice. I'm a little bit, to be honest, a little bit more concerned about that chrysalid and where he could have moved instead of taking like the most amount of Overwatch shots. We are moving into line of sight, just to make sure that we do have an option for covering fire. I don't want to have any rookies just stand alone up there. I don't want to give the chrysalid the option to get any of these rookies. Instead, I'll just park them here.
I'm watching.
And he has sufficient vision range. This guy could be out here, but I'm checking each of the tiles. No, there is no chrysalid out here, outside here, so there is no chance for him to approach this guy in just a single move. So I could just as well go on Overwatch. The mechanical units outside are going to approach us, so I am going to Overwatch with advanced fire control, and of course our SWAT side sniper with opportunist is going to take Overwatch as well. So let's see. My guess is that the chrysalid's still down here, and he fully trolled us during the whole movement. I guess I won that bet. But the rookies were ready. Rookies versus chrysalids. Good. So if we were to throw out a scanner, thinking about what that could tell us. Because I'm not sure how many are left, honestly. We did 4 times 9 damage, which should have taken care about the 2 floaters. But the 2 cyber discs only took 9 damage. The 6 damage that we did was the little drone. And I think I'm still going to do the battle scanner, because we had two of the Seekers, and we are going to uncloak them with the battle scanner, just in case one of them survived. Now that obviously isn't the case. Elsewise, it has a huge range. We would have seen them. Let's get a little bit more
That's affirmative.
positioning into our rookies.
I'm on the move.
Let's also move up the remainder of our SWAT.
Back online.
I'm still hesitant. I'm not going to go for the shredder rockets just right now.
Reloading weapons. Reloading weapons. Moving to Overwatch.
Moving to Overwatch.
Quiet. Did you hear something?
So here's one of the floaters. Obviously, I didn't kill both of them. Which means I got one of the Seekers, but they only have 6 HP. So I did 4 times 9 damage. That is the first cyber disc. And that's the second one. I think they both double moved. No, they didn't. That's the first damage we received. Good. However, moving in was blatantly stupid of the cyber discs, because they will die right now. They both don't have, he doesn't have his shell on, so I'm trying to damage him with heat ammunition. There we go, 15 points of damage. I'll need him to heal up. Okay, so there's still one floater died. The other one charged in, so that's 2 floater down. At least one of the Seekers died. The drone is down. Two of the cyber discs died, which leaves only one more Seeker. And as always, the AI is programmed to not attack with the Seekers if another unit has attacked during this round. So maybe he'll join us next round. As much as I can tell, he's at least not down here. Let's get a full Overwatch.
Something moving in the vents near the mech bay.
Maybe it's also down. I don't know. I'm not so worried about the Seekers, to be quite frank. So there are 2 mutants, 3 mutants, 4 mutants. And a berserker.
We're not picking up any additional contacts near the command center. I think you've cleared that area out, Commander.
Good. Let's reshift our attention for a second, shall we? So we obviously need to reload here. And also reposition our guys just a little bit. Still want to fight them here in the command center. because we can take advantage of the layout. They will approach from both upstairs and through the middle here. So the easiest way to fight them is really like doing it here in this area, and that's what I intend to do. But this round is purely for positioning, so in many cases I'll stay out of line of sight. The nearest one, let's take a look. One drop down here. There was a drop here, so he could move up to here and still have a shot. So I'm not going to go there just about yet. We will keep our squad just in a tight formation. I need good aiming angles from my sniper. Unfortunately, this cover is gone, so elsewise I would have positioned him there. Thinking about decent angle. I guess that'll do it, or alternatively here, but that's already too close to the front line. I could also position him up here, but I don't want. I rather don't want to do that, because chances are that the mutants will join us on top. These chances are rather slim. And I want to really obtain a full shooting angle from here. So back here would be not too shabby, but since I don't know about that one seeker that I was mentioning earlier, either here and then do hunker down to decrease their chances of hitting fully. That's probably not a shabby idea, but again, that's a little bit too far in the front line. Let's start here, even though the aiming angles are not perfect. So in terms of positioning, just in case one of the mutants is joining us on top, we will stay out of line of sight, but we'll have 4 grenades.
On the move.
We will have 4 grenades. And believe me, I'm willing to use them.
Location confirmed.
Good. Yeah, there's still the Seeker. As aggressive as always. The mutant, he definitely lusts for blood. Probably the last mistake that he has done.
It's retreating.
So let's kill him with a heavy. We don't have any capturing devices, don't we? No. That gun is rather tasty. I would have taken it. Good. Kill him with a heavy and then reload.
Reserves.
I'm on it, Commander.
No mutant outside. That's what we wanted to see. We'll move them back just after that turn. Since I heard movement from behind, I'll defensively use my second battle scanner. to make sure any approaching seeker will be revealed.
I'm on it, Commander.
All right.
Heading to that location.
So we are going to reload you.
Heading out. Overwatch confirmed. That's affirmative.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Good, and since this is going to be an aggressive move of the mutants, I don't want to give them any good shots.
I'm on it. Enemies in sight.
There's the Seeker, as promised. Now it's completely on the different, on the opposite side.
On my way.
Oh, it would be so nice if these guys could reach it, but they can't.
Moving.
Alright, as much as it annoys me, let's take care of the Seeker. No, he wouldn't have the range to go there. There will be a Berserker approaching next round, so I don't want to. I really don't want to withdraw, at least not too much.
Headed there now.
That is also not a good aiming angle. Well, it looks as if it would be necessary to go back. Don't like it.
No longer a threat.
But let's see the bright side. It also gives us an opportunity to move into position.
Good to go.
Both of them could go here. That would be not a good position. Now that the Seeker is gone. I indeed could take this position here.
Moving to Overwatch. Overwatch, aye aye.
Because he would cover that door and also the alleyway.
I'm on it.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Commander, we're picking up contacts moving through the forward access tunnel ventilation system.
What was that?
Alright, couple of chrysalids. Couple more. Think it is soon time for Rookies versus Chrysalids Part 3.
That's affirmative. Heading there now.
Okay. Location confirmed.
Good, so the Rookies will act as my sensors on top. I'll just hunker them down whenever needed. And we very systematically are now going to start moving our way forward. With the immediate presence of the chrysalids, I want to get rid of as much of the cover as possible for some better
On Overwatch.
aiming angles.
On Overwatch. Roger that. Scanning.
I'm watching.
Good, so there's some movement. The chrysalids are definitely going to double move. I'm surprised that none of... Yeah, here we go. I'm surprised that none of the mutants so far wanted to do a double move. There we go. Okay, so the front of this building is already totally demolished. We don't need to bombard it anymore. Instead, what we are going to do is we are going to move up a little bit, take care of the chrysalids, and afterwards then deal with all of the mutants. Of course.
Adjusting aim.
I don't want to move him here because if a muton would just go up, that'll be really bad. From his movement distance, we will fall back with these guys a little bit more.
Moving. Heading out. Checking now. Moving to Overwatch.
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
I'm watching.
Now realized how bad the sniper is hindered by that one column there. He can't even see really well, so I am going to pull him upstairs. No point of him standing there. It's just not sensible. Good, so he'll reload.
System disengaged. No ammo.
Solid copy.
Heading to that location.
And the battle rookies between rookies versus chrysalids is real. Let's see how round number 3 goes. I'd say that is a solid victory.
Moving to position.
Good, so now that we have dealt with all of the chrysalids,
Locked and loaded. Scanning.
let's take care of the mutants.
Overwatch.
Commander, we're picking up a steady increase in alien activity near the forward access tunnel. It looks like they're concentrating a force there. I'd get prepped.
Moving out.
What the fuck is wrong with these guys? They literally took a hiding spot for 4 consecutive rounds.
Stepping on.
So there is still a berserker somewhere down there.
Heading there now.
So this is unfortunately only half cover, all of it. Yeah, I think I'm going to kill this guy.
Enemy unit eliminated.
So that's full cover. No way. No way. Interesting.
Moving.
Heading out.
Affirmative, Commander.
Headed there now.
Let's see if we can get some retaliation with the rookies, because the new enemies won't be there until next turn. I don't know about the berserker, but if any unit will be attacked, it's going to be the mech anyways. So let's kill off this mutant. Don't want to get just another shot. And there we go, return of the squatties. They are even taking down mutants. Good, so there is no more mutant, there's just one more berserker, but I don't know where exactly. Somewhere on the left hand side, obviously.
Listen.
Oh, there was a fourth one. Normally I'm not forgetting to count each and every one. Double moved upstairs,
Looks like this is
right?
the last of them, Commander. We're not picking up any additional contacts. We can take them out. HQ you will be secure.
There are 2 more sectoid commanders, 2 more drones, 1 sectopod, and 1 more insectopod and 1 more cyber disk, if I'm remembering correct. So that's at least what's awaiting us. Like this guy I can kill immediately. Let's nevertheless start with our sniper and double tap first. And hope that his 100 will is high enough to withstand the panic. Only 5, although there was a decent chance to crit him. Good, so this guy's probably going to shit his pants once he hits him. But let's take the shot anyways.
That's affirmative. I'm losing control of the situation!
Yep.
I can't take much more of this!
The panic is real, mate. The panic is real. Now I'm not going to do the same mistake as last turn to basically move up here and then get one of the shots. I am a little bit unhappy of not having an assault with lightning reflexes to trigger it, but if anyone needs to trigger it, it's going to be my mech. I think these guys are still far enough away, so they would need to double move to do something, but I definitely want to get rid of him. Alright, didn't trigger.
Engaging in close combat.
And there's the 18 damage, insta-kill. Now, let's rather be safe than sorry. Instead of healing first and then having no backup plan, I want to make sure that he does his damage. Alright, that's fine, all good. And
Good to go.
we could always still move up if we so desire. Let's patch up, fully healed. And I don't want to lose the rookies just by standing around in the open.
I steal commander. Covering now.
So I think what I do want to do is build up a tight front line and get into positions where I can efficiently fight. Before doing so, however, I want to make sure that we are not triggering any Overwatch, which is dashing there. Okay, that's a fair position. This cover here is a trick, because if you would dash there, you cannot sidestep and shoot, so that's just basically full cover. You can be attacked, but you can't attack from this full cover. Pretty useless. This one would be good though. In order to get there, let's advance far enough. He can't advance all the way, but I could still keep him in half cover with the buff of my mech. That is good enough, and he could still shoot rockets from there. So I'm happy. These guys will just cover the back.
Location confirmed. Affirmative. Covering now.
On Overwatch. What was that sound?
One more drone, one more sector pod.
Has been neutralized.
There's the last drone.
No major damage detected.
There's the sector pod. The hit of the drone actually was quite good, because I do have damage reduction 2 points for this next 2 consecutive turns after being hit once, and 1 is pretty much the minimum damage that you can receive. So that was that even helped us. We will automatically heal with the mech, so no problem there. That will trigger as well. Good, we do have the sector pod. We do have in the zone ready. Why not use it? I mean double tap. We don't have in the zone ready, of course. Laser rifle doing some okay-ish damage here. Let's kill him first. And then, we can't get him. But I definitely want to reload. Definitely want to reload. So that would be full cover, secure full cover, and I could move up here into full cover as well. He'll take that flank. I just reload.
On the move.
These guys at this point in time have done their job.
I steal, Commander.
I just let them basically do their thing. So Overwatch.
Got it covered. Moving to Overwatch.
Here's the repair. And here's the cyber disk. Let's hope that was just a single movement, otherwise it's going to throw a grenade. Okay, perfect. It's not going to throw a grenade.
I'm running low on ammo.
Good lord, we have a good idea to reload last turn. That turn we are dishing out some significant damage. Alright, so there is still an alien commander.
Headed there now. Will do. ET in sight. Engaging.
Just talked about him. Won't be able to kill him this round, and I really don't want to be mind controlled. So instead, what I think I'm going to do is take go out of line of sight.
Ice field, Commander. Affirmative. Over you.
The Overwatch shot missed. It's basically only the sector commander at that point. These can't kill us. I'm not very worried about them. There's the mind control. But I prefer our support to be mind controlled instead of the mech. Very nice. Mind control failed. Alright, I shortly need to go AFK. Alright, back. Let's finish this mission. So, with the sectoid commander and a quite reasonable hit chance. Unfortunately, we are running low on ammunition, so no double tap this round. But he received already some damage.
They're trying to flank us.
Well, the second shot happens with the pistol then. Good. So I assume I won't be able to take any like grenades, like rockets. Figured just as much. Let's see, that's a bad shot. Do a 50%, 50-50 here. That would take up all ammunition and afterwards I could still throw a grenade. Let's try it.
Weapon system disengaged. Shot ammo not connect.
Here we go. Sectoid commander down.
Fire in this zone.
He has successfully panicked me.
Will do.
Not too shabby. I moved into cover. Thank you so much. He just healed the unit.
Affirmative, Commander.
Good, let's reload.
Locked and loaded.
Kill him next round.
Locked and loaded.
Don't want to kill these guys. Definitely need to hunker down.
Enemy fire here.
Will do.
It's going to be a hit.
Watch the sun.
Critical rather. Now let's kill this commander.
Heading to that location.
See you in hell.
There we go. Double tap. Double kill.
Taken care of.
We made a statement here.
And that's it.
They came after
0 casualties. Even the rookies survived.
and we showed them what happened.
Not the cleanest playthrough though. I did a couple of small mistakes, but in the end it turned out to be okay.
Hang in there, soldier.
Can't remember that anyone got hurt so much.
Having to fight our own people.
Will he be okay, Doctor?
Yes, I believe he'll recover. And more importantly, he seems to be free from outside control.
Is there any indication of how this happened, Doctor?
I finished our initial scans, and so far, I found no physical abnormalities.
We already know the aliens are capable of some kind of mind control, Doctor.
Yes, but that doesn't explain the lack of a nearby controlling alien, or the sheer number of victims.
If the aliens were capable of launching an attack of this scale previously, I believe they would have. Perhaps this was a one-time opportunity.
That might be true, but we still need to find out how this was possible.
Alright, we definitely need to find that one out. And somehow the game just crashed. Or not. There we go. So that was a nice try, but we successfully managed to repel them. Good. Time for a covered ops scan. I do have the feeling we already have a cell in place. Intel scan, initiate.
Intel scan complete.
Australia.
On Exalt cell
locations.
Let's send this guy onto our covered ops mission.
Covert operative deployed to disrupt Exalt Cell in.
Good. Next up, I really want to get a little bit more recruits. I'm currently unhappy about the level of aiming that most of these newbies have. Good. Four gas grenades. Not enough thin men corpses. Yep, 4 of them. Maybe we get some more thin men.
Psionics lab online.
Good, perfect. Good job. That metal will definitely go into our main SWAT. And that will be also something that the final SWAT will receive. Okay, so metals are fine so far. Let's go for the Psi Labs. We are now consequently adding most of our kernels, and we are going to test them for psychic abilities.
Commander, our satellite is prepped and standing by for launch. We are ready to deploy it on your orders.
Perfect. Heavy laser, couple of nice items. First for the heavy, I'm even considering building one of these because they are super awesome. Particle cannon, even better for our mechs. I'm definitely going to build one of these because they can't be looted, and that would be for our fighters, but for our interceptors. But next up is going to be plasma sniper. Plasma pistol would be just as long. We do have a couple of plasma pistols already, but I'm definitely going to go with plasma sniper first. So let's greet our newcomers. We do have plenty of them, and directly see how we want to treat them. Like 70 plus aim is okay, but the willpower is super low, so we don't need this guy. .74 aim is okay. Will is still pretty low. So I think everything below 50 will is a no-go. This one is pretty balanced. She has a decent willpower though, so she could be psi active. That's a low profile overall. This one is Actually a very good one. So we want to take her in. I'll mark her and give her a little bit of a different color. So she qualifies definitely. That one is too low. This is also too low. That is quite good. I think I'll keep it. I'm not sure about it. Her aim sucks, but she has a decent will. Maybe we'll just test her, and if she's psionic, we keep her, elsewise there's no point in it. This is too low. Not going to be useful. This guy has monstrous will, but unfortunately one of the suckiest aim ever for a sniper. We nevertheless might want to test him. It's just on the brink of okayish, but also not really good. 45. That's abysmal. He shouldn't have applied at XCOM. Also not so good. No. Now this is what this is really good aim. This is what I want to see. Here we go. So this guy is really fantastic. And if we have someone of his caliber, I'm not sure if we still want to keep like... No. Monstrous willpower, but unfortunately an abysmal aim. Same here. So let's see. We do have really a lot of supports, which isn't too shabby because I'm going to turn one into a mech. Probably one with a high willpower. She could be quite good with her aiming as well. Maybe him. He has a decent aim and a very, very strong willpower. Maximilian Schäfer. Let's go for him. It'll cost me 10 melt. Let's not do it right now. I would have the suit, but I don't want to waste too much melt at the moment. Good. So, let's do the extraction.